Antes de começar esse vídeo, eu queria primeiramente pedir desculpas pelo áudio estragado no inicinho agora do vídeo. Ele vai consertar mais pra frente. E queria mostrar pra vocês a animação que eu fiz do Xiao, essa que tá rolando aí na tela, tá? Fui eu quem fiz, demorou muito tempo, tá? Deixa o like aqui embaixo, por favor, e roda o vídeo. Oi pessoas, sejam muito bem-vindos a mais um vídeo aqui no canal Nerd. Eu estou de volta aqui com vocês porque começou finalmente a missão lendária do Xiao. Vamos lá, peraí, eu nem li, né, pra vocês. É Sonho de uma Borboleta, capítulos de Alatus, ato 1, Desilusão do Ladrão de Estrelas. Eu tenho que ir nos arredores do albergue Wangshu, pelo que eu entendi. Vamos teleportar pro albergue Wangshu? Tô muito curiosa. Yes! Vamos usar o meu lindo Xiao. Esse é meu, tá? É meu, porque eu tenho na minha conta. Hillichurls estranhos. Bem estranhos. Seu corpo está emitindo, tá. Estranho. Hillichurls infectados. Estranho. Eita! Parece que era uma magia dos Adeptai. Eu acho que esse povo não é de boa, não. Ladrão de estrelas.
Please, if you're here to thank me, there's no need. Cleansing the world of evil is the duty of the Adepti.
Já não gostei desse cara.
Who are you? One had assumed you were followers, but on closer inspection it seems that we have not met.
Nós somos viajantes. Sidekick.
One sees. One too shall introduce oneself, for it is good manners to comply. One before you is the Adeptus, Master of Stars, though one is better known to one's followers as a Star Snatcher.
Eu não acredito.
One descended from one's mountain abode to cleanse the world of evil, whereupon fate saw fit that our paths should cross. Now, tell me that which you wish for.
Isso é mentira. Tá.
There are different levels of Adepti. Are not the stars loftier than mountains, clouds, and moon?
Já não gostei dele.
Yet, it is unbecoming of an Adepti to boast of one's powers. One would have you first speak to one's followers, and only then make your verdict.
Have you seen the Master of Stars in action? Is power truly from the divine? I believe that now. There is finally some hope for my ailing father.
Sobre o ladrão de estrelas.
Watching him use his magic is all the proof you need. True Adeptus, no doubt about it. Not long ago, I sought some medicine from him on behalf of my ailing father. The difference with Boo Pharmacy's prescriptions was like night and day, I'll tell you. Once it was boiled and ready, it gave off this really ethereal mist. Seemed pretty adeptal to me. Could have also been because there was mistflower in it, though. Adepti medicine is surely the most potent. My father will recover soon. I just know it. Sure, you have to make some sacrifices if you seek help from an adeptus like the Master of Stars. I had to give a few antiques as offerings. But my father's life is worth much more than a few old relics, right?
Já começou o erro por aí. Ele tá cobrando.
Finally, a life full of hope and purpose.
Sobre o ladrão, vai.
Are you believers too? After my fiance had left, I cried every day. But then I turned to the Master of Stars for help. At his suggestion, I started burning paintings of my fiance and casting ashes into the ocean on sunrise. I can't explain it, but it really worked. I know in my heart that he'll return. I'm so overjoyed that I gave a portion of my wedding budget to the Master of Stars as an offering. After all, if it weren't for him, I wouldn't be getting my fiance back, in which case I wouldn't need it anyway.
É, o dote que ela tá falando é dinheiro que a mulher geralmente tinha que pagar. O pai, né, da mulher pagava ao marido pra poder ela se casar. Hehe. Era assim.
The Lilith don't really need to do shifts when the Master of Stars is around, do they? I'm a merchant, and I had an especially valuable batch of goods that needed transporting recently. So I asked the Master of Stars if he would make the journey with me, as presumptuous as that was.
O cara anterior deu antiguidades, a mulher deu o dinheiro que ela tinha pra casar. E ele deu o quê?
Monsters run a mile as soon as he so much as holds up his talisman. We didn't have the slightest bit of trouble the whole journey. It didn't come cheap.
É, o que ele pagou?
Then soliciting the services of a god is a monumental affair. Just look at the right of ascension. So I can accept it, but I doubt that most from outside of Leo would be willing to.
Esse cara é farsante.
What do you think? One's adherents may exaggerate a little, but they speak from the heart.
Eu diria que é tudo fruto da imaginação.
Surely you jest. There was once a senior adeptus, Xiao, known to the people as Lianzi. He said this: all things are connected. That which mortals call imagination is merely the bridge betwixt the spiritual and the material. In other words, their wishes are already on the path of transitioning into reality. Does this make things clearer?
Não.
It makes them way more complicated. But basically what you're saying is that their wishes can come true, right?
Indeed. You are perceptive, my diminutive friend.
Minha pequena amiga.
So, we also have one other question.
Oh? You need but ask.
Você pode tirá-la para vermos seu rosto?
Isn't that a bit inappropriate?
Indeed. It would be inappropriate for one to remove one's mask. One wanders among mortals, doing good and cleansing evil. One reveals not one's visage to avoid further disturbance to this realm than is necessary.
Got it.
Eu não engulo
Now
essa.
then, what are your wishes?
Quero saber o que aconteceu com o meu irmão.
One senses that a tragic tale lies behind this wish. So be it. This wish is not beyond one's power to grant. But first, one must see some proof of your faith.
Lá vai ele cobrar.
The way of the Adepti cannot be grasped from words alone. One must seek the profound truths that lie beyond them. Should you fail to perceive one's hidden meaning, then regrettably, one may lend you no aid.
What do we do? I doesn't understand him at all.
Ele quer Mora.
That's right. Some of those believers mentioned that they are pretty sorry for the Adeptus' help, didn't they? Well, Paimon's not forking over anymore, and then we don't have anything valuable enough on us. You don't even have a vision.
A visão não é uma coisa que as pessoas possam vender.
Tasty snack. No one can resist the temptation of good food. Can they?
Bem, para Paimon é assim.
Why don't we head over to Wanwan Bookhouse and see if they got any new recipes in?
Tá, entendi. Vá até a biblioteca Wanwan. Um guarda yaksha suspeito. Um guardião yaksha suspeito. O único guardião yaksha que tem é o Xiao. No momento, né? Revelado. Segundo o trailer, 3 faleceram, 1 desapareceu e só sobrou o Xiao. Isso é porque o trailer tá em inglês, tá, gente? Eu só tô contando isso porque tá em inglês e muita gente não vai saber a história por trás. A não ser que veja com legenda. Biblioteca Wanwan. Que é praticamente ao ar livre essa biblioteca. Au!
So, you'd like a copy of Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti?
Yes. Here, and keep the change.
Oh, aren't you generous? Thank you for your patronage.
Hey, isn't that, Star Snapper? It's running into him again.
Não é mentiroso, eu acho, tá? É o ladrão de estrelas.
The name of the book he just bought? Was it Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti? Well, anyway, it was definitely a book about the Adepti. Why would an Adeptus want to buy a book about himself?
Sempre pensei que ele era um pouco suspeito.
What's so fishy about him?
Embusteiro? Cara, que palavra é essa? É português de Portugal, só pode, porque não acho que existe essa palavra. Vou ter que pesquisar depois. Eu vou colocar na edição. Mas é embusteiro no sentido de mentiroso.
So, what you're trying to
Embuste,
say is that
mentira.
he can't grant people's wishes?
Mas eu nunca vi no português brasileiro essa palavra.
Maybe we'll find out something
Embusteiro.
about this guy that we can use.
É mentiroso. Charlatão aqui.
So, are you buying or not?
Gifang. Tá bom, Gifang.
Hey there, we'd like a copy of Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti.
Huh. Since when did that old chestnut become a bestseller? You're a rare breed of youngster if this is what you like to read. But you should be able to find a copy somewhere on that shelf over there.
Eu tô cortando o áudio de novo, né? O diálogo. Ah, isso sempre acontece. É a impaciência. Aonde é pra achar?
So, are you buying or not?
Buscar alvo. Tá bom. Yakshas. Ok.
This is the one! Let's see what it's all about, shall we?
In
Oh.
ancient times,
É o
Nil was a
trailer.
land of misery, where the shadow of evil loomed large.
Ah, muito
As
louco
slain
esse
gods
trailer.
festered, their vengeful wrath cursed the world, manifesting in infernal forms. when demons stirred, miasmas, monsters, and mutations infested the land. Then Rex Lapis summoned the Yakshas to vanquish the demons.
Adoro Rex Lapis.
They swore an oath. Restore order through slaughter, purge evil through battle. To this, we dedicate our lives. Eons of bloodshed later, karmic debt weighed upon them, phantom wrath seeping into their broken souls. They went mad with fear, turned on each other, or succumbed to the darkness. Of the 5 foremost Yakshas, death came to 3.
É o que eu falei.
While the 4th vanished without a trace. In the millennia since, one conqueror of demons remains the sole surviving Yaksha in the mortal realm. And only on moonlit nights, in the glow from Guyon, and in the sound of the Dihua flute, is his memory preserved.
Nossa, muito bom esse trailer. Eu já falei que eu adoro como eles contam as histórias, né?
This book is about the Yakshas, a group of adepti who defend Liyue. Seems like a pretty niche topic. Was there anything that stood out to you?
Sobre o último Yaksha.
There used to be 5 main Yakshas, but supposedly only one of them is still alive today. Do you think that it could have anything to do with that Star Snatcher guy? No, surely not. He doesn't exactly give off the impression that he's been suffering for thousands of years.
Tá.
The book says that the wrathful spirits of the gods defeated during the Archon War can sometimes cause plagues, monsters, or mutations. All of which sound pretty horrendous. Hey, wait a second. Paimon wonders if... Do you think those super evil hilly churls we saw earlier were the mutations that the book's talking about?
Eu não acho.
The book says that the Yakshas, after fighting against the wrath of the gods for thousands of years, became bound by karma. Poisoned by the hateful thoughts of the gods, the Yakshas would often descend into indescribable fits of terror, rage, or agony. It's so tragic. After everything they went through in all of their years of protecting Liyue, they got no reward and had to deal with so much suffering instead.
Tadinhos. Não tem mais nada de importância aqui.
Paimon thinks we've already summed up all the key points.
Tem o vente!
Back to the matter at hand. The things we need answers on are 1, where did those super evil-looking hilly trolls come from? And 2, what does Star Snatcher have to do with the Yakshas, right? Now to head back to where this all started and commence our investigation. Let's part the fog of mystery that hangs over Dwayne Karst and let the truth shine through in its full glory.
Você é realmente muito dramática.
To be honest, Paimon actually hopes he is a real adeptus. His exorcism technique seemed real enough at least. But if we get our hopes up, there's further for them to come down. So it makes sense to investigate thoroughly first, just to be sure.
Seguro morreu de velho. É a antiga frase. Seguro morreu de velho. De volta ao albergue Wangshu. Yay! Vai e volta, vai e volta. Ok. Vambora. Ui! Cara, esse planador ficou muito bom no vento. Eita, mais Hilly Troll? Yeah!
Flee at my command, foul demon. Flee! Why won't you flee?
Eita.
Uh-oh. Looks like Star Snatcher's in trouble. And
Oops.
there are innocent bystanders here too. We have to step in.
Vamos dar uma mãozinha, né?
If you can get away. Yahoo!
Calma, povo. Eu cheguei. Rex Lápis também.
I don't get it. Why didn't the Sigil of Permission do anything? Has the evil aura of these hilly churls grown in intensity?
Sigil of Permission, huh? Now why does that sound familiar?
Então ele estava usando isso para exorcizar os
It's a
monstros.
keepsake of the Adepti, so it must still contain traces of their power. No wonder he was able to scare those monsters away earlier.
What are you two babbling on about? One is merely underslept, meaning that one's adeptal power is not in full flow. Were one but given another opportunity...
Well,
Nope.
as it happens, there goes another bunch of evil hilly churls over there. Should we leave them to you then?
One suddenly feels ill at ease. Surely one has overexpended one's adeptal powers. Otherwise, one would surely purge these infernal beings at once.
So you were just bragging after all. We were right to be suspicious. Come on, Traveler. Looks like it's up to us. Use your elemental sight and hunt them down.
Okay? We're gonna hunt them down. There we go.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Ooh.
Oh, it's that Conqueror of Demons again.
Ah, olha, é o Xiao.
Paimon was just...
It's you. I remember you. I was purging some living beings that had been tainted by the demonic. It would appear that I have caused you some trouble.
Huh? He isn't usually this polite. What's going on? But you are exercising demons. How is that causing trouble?
That is because the changes that occurred in these monsters stem from me. Or more
Oh.
precisely, from the karma I have accumulated.
Wow.
Mutations? Karma? Does that mean...
Xiao é o último Yaksha?
Paimon remembers that Xiao is also called the Vigilant Yaksha, isn't he? So that means... Poor Xiao!
Tadinho. Nós demos Yaksha, os Guardiões
I see.
Adeptai.
You must mean that piece of literati fan fiction from a few hundred years ago. All things are impermanent, and to exist is to suffer. We Yakshas have no need of sympathy or tears. My comrades who have passed on would see your tears as a stain upon their legacy.
Wow.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It matters not. In any case, I am on my way to purge a cavern of demonic influence, so we shall part ways here.
Wait! Take us with you! We'll be a big help!
No need. I am used to fighting alone. And in any case, these mutations originated from me to begin with.
Okay.
Well then... Oh! Consider it Paimon's penance for being accidentally rude just now. Please?
Well, come on then.
So, Xiao, you've been suffering from the bad karma all this time?
Vamos ouvir o
Suffering is
diálogo.
my price to pay for eons of endless slaughter. I have come to accept this. But in recent years, other living things have suffered, when the burden should be mine alone to bear. I must reflect on this.
Ok. Ah, tá. Fragmento de turquesa vaiunda. Acho que eu vou upar a sucrose, né? Eu não devia ter usado o Xiao, porque talvez eles vão dar o Xiao pra gente usar.
Ooh, this place gives Paimon goosebumps.
I will use the ritual known as the Bane of All Evil to relieve this place of its karma. You must remain
karma,
calm.
não
Do
pecado.
not allow yourself to be affected by the lingering wrath of
Tradução.
bygone gods.
Disappear!
Dança nu permanentemente ativada. Irá constantemente perder vida. Além disso, os efeitos desse karma permitirão a Xiao regenerar vida quando ele causar dano aos oponentes. Ok. Vamos lá, então. Uau. Então, Au. Uau.
Bane of all evil. That must be the power you got for being a vigilant yaksha, right? Paimon's just realized that you only wear your mask when you're fighting the bad guys. But that Star Snatcher guy wears his mask the rest of the time too.
Star Snatcher. I am aware of no adeptus by such a name.
Ok,
He is a fraud.
tá, beleza, entendi.
We'll continue this discussion later. You should focus on your battle for now.
Oh, tinha como subir. Tá, é pra cá, tá bom.
Worthless! Useless! Here! Worthless!
Tudo bem. Pra cá? Tá bom. Ele pula alto demais, espera. Desculpa, eu sou uma criança. Eu espero não estar deixando nada pra trás.
Worthless! Worthless! Worthless!
Sai. Opa.
Here!
Deixa eu só ver um negocinho aqui rapidinho. É o meu Xiao que eles estão usando? É o meu Xiao que eles estão usando, porque o de certo o meu era melhor do que eles estavam me dando, tá? Com certeza é melhor do que o que eles estavam me dando. Ouch!
Worthless!
Enquanto eu estou no ar, você não pode me acertar. Mais puxa? Ah, não. Oh, valeu, cara. Muito obrigada. Ah, esses maguinhos da água. Oh, muito legal esse estágio aqui, gente. Muito legal.
It is good that we came here. An unusual number of living things had fallen under infernal influence. Had we not arrived in good time, the consequences would have been unthinkable. Now, this Star Snatcher you speak of, what is the situation?
Ooh, Paimon will tell you.
An adeptus who grants wishes. To think that people could be so easily deceived by such blatant lies.
As an adeptus, do you have the power to grant wishes, Xiao?
The Liyue of yesteryear would never ask the adepti for boons unearned. Millennia ago, the ancestral people of Liyue asked for nothing more than the strength to defend the land they called their home.
To be honest, an adepti who grants people's wishes is probably more appealing to people nowadays.
However feeble people nowadays may be, they are not my concern. I concern myself only with following Rex Lapis's original decree.
Oops. Paimon spoke without thinking again. Oh, one more thing. That fake adeptus has a sigil of permission. It's what he uses to exorcise demons.
Wait, truly? Fool. Exorcising demons without exterminating them. It is no wonder they have been congregating here. If this continues, things may spiral out of even my control. We must confiscate his sigil of permission.
Ele vai perder o selo. Recuperar ele não é o suficiente, não é?
Minds think alike. Paimon agrees. We've got to show that trickster what you get for trying to fool us. And it just so happens that we've got a real adeptus with us too. If Xiao were to teach Star Snatcher a lesson, you can bet he'll never dare to pose as an adeptus ever again.
No. I only slay demons. I do not kill mortals.
Ela não disse pra você fazer isso?
About killing him.
It would certainly benefit Liyue if we could convince him to cease his wicked ways. I possess an art called Dream Trawler. It is normally used to separate the soul from the body, that one might cultivate oneself in a waking dream.
Wow.
But it can also be used to call forth the spirits of others.
Whoa. Now that's a real adepti art for ya.
Parece com
A ritual
sonho.
must be performed for this art to be used. Assist me in gathering a few items.
Ok.
A censer, 7 lamps, and something to reduce the temperature.
Reduce the temperature. Oh, some mist flowers will probably do, right? But as for the censer and the 7 lamps, probably not the kinds of things they're gonna just stumble across in the wild.
Do you know of the 2 Yaksha statues that stand guard beside a merchant road on the southern face of Mount Tianheng?
Estátuas de Yaksha? Ah, Monte Tianheng?
The ancestors of the
sei
people
lá.
of Liyue built shrines there to honor the Yakshas. You should still be able to find some ceremonial items there. Once you have found them, meet me at the Yaksha statues after nightfall, and I will teach you how to use this art.
Ok. Ó. Peraí. Baú. Yay! Então, gente, como eu sempre faço, eu vou dividir essa missão em 2 partes. Então, se você gostou desse vídeo, deixe seu gostei aqui embaixo. Se você não é inscrito no canal, inscreva-se. Se você já é inscrito, não esqueça de acionar as notificações de vídeos novos. Se você quer ajudar a manter o meu canal, por favor, compartilhe esse vídeo com seus amigos. Dá uma olhada lá no Discord do canal. Deixa nos comentários aí se eu esqueci alguma coisa, se eu esqueci de falar alguma coisa. E eu quero ver o resto da história. E agora eu vou deixar vocês com a tela final do meu vídeo, tá? Assistam até o final, a tela final, porque deu trabalho fazer aquela tela final que eu fiz, tá? Que eu mostrei pra vocês no início do vídeo, um pedacinho, tá bom? Ficou tão bonitinho. Ai, e eu fui!